everyone, and welcome to Anarkali Live, coming to you from Beverly Hills. Today we're going to be talking to a beautiful, dynamic, elegant, humble, and graceful being.
Hi, Mommy, we love you.
She embodies everything that we want to be. She is also a doctor as well as a powerful businesswoman, a mother, and so much more. She's also really happening right now on YouTube. Everyone wants to know about her. And since we're right here at her door, let's go and talk to Dr. Nina Gray. Hi, Nina! How are you?
I'm good, sweetheart. So nice to finally see you.
Yes, you too. It's for you.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. You didn't
And
have
this
to
for
do
you
your
too.
flower self.
Oh.
It's so beautiful. Thank you.
Oh no, thank you for having me here.
Of course, welcome to our home.
Thank you.
And I'm really excited about this interview.
I am so excited. Everyone is so excited.
Really?
Everyone's been texting me, when is the episode coming up?
No way.
Yes.
Well, then let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Nina, thank you so much for having me at your beautiful residence. It's such a pleasure to be here and to meet with you. I have been following your career as a dentist and as well as now being a huge online, amazing, how can I say, perfect example of a mother who encourages her daughters and a fashionista and everything that you are and the beauty that you are. It's so amazing to finally get to meet you in person.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine. Thank you so much for coming to our home. Thank you for the beautiful flowers you brought, candle, the lovely tea, which I'm going to drink every day. And it's so nice to finally meet you. You know, from the first moment that you reached out by email, I was like, wow, I'd like to meet her. And then we started texting, and today's the day. And it's been nothing but beautiful. So thank you so much for coming.
It really has been, for me, something which is very rare. The moment I met you, I really felt like I have known you for a long time.
I felt the same thing.
Yeah.
I felt like somehow we've known each other, we've crossed paths, and I bet you we're going to be friends for a really long time.
I believe
and forever.
so.
We're going to shop a lot together.
Yes.
We're going to drink a lot of tea. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Yes.
And you're going to cook me some food.
Yes, I am, for sure.
I can't wait. And
For
teach
sure.
me how to cook a little bit.
According to your diet, though, because
Yes.
I don't want to get in trouble.
No.
you know,
They have a strict diet.
I have to help you and not hurt you.
Yes,
So,
help.
yeah.
We help each other
Yes.
as women. We don't hurt each
Yes,
other.
yes.
I like that. Yeah, we're going to eat healthy, light, olive oil, nothing too heavy.
Yes, coconut oil.
Coconut oil is
Yes.
very good for your skin because
Yes.
we're going into bathing suit season.
Yes.
And I would like to rock them.
Yes,
You know?
summer bod.
Summer bod. There you go. So we cook with the healthy mentality.
Nina, it's just such a breath of fresh air, you know, just being here and just, you really
you.
are so sweet.
Thank
I've
you.
been, like I said, following your career, and I've been watching you on YouTube, and I was like, she's so amazingly nice. She's so
you.
sweet, and it's real.
Yes, it's 100% real.
It's so authentic.
Thank
And
you.
it's so rare. And how do you stay true to yourself and not get eluded by a certain attitude that you're supposed to hold in Beverly Hills or in Los Angeles or as a dentist even? You know, you're sort of expected to be a certain way. But I see you very often persistently just being who you are with such immense love. How do you do that? Where does that come from?
It comes from my parents. My mom, my dad, my grandmother, and my grandfather from both sides. You know, ever since I was born, I always remember them letting me know that you have to be kind to people. You have to be sweet to people. I know when someone comes over to help my mom at her house, she always gives her a little extra money. They send them home with food, with anything that, you know, if we're blessed with it, they're like, let us bless another family. So I grew up with that mentality. It's like even at my dad's workplace, he's like, oh, no, let me get lunch for the assistants because it's easier for me to get them, you know? And one thing that my father told me when I got out of dental school, because he's a physician, so is my mom, and he said, don't think just because you have a doctor in front of your name and you're wearing a white coat that you're above anybody else.
Wow.
He actually told me if there's a piece of tissue that falls to the floor, you're the first one to pick it up before your assistants. And your patients are your bosses. So you treat each and every one of them very well. And they grounded me from day one to be kind, to be sweet, to be caring. And material possessions can be fun. It can be great. We all love them, but they don't define me. I
Yes.
love me. Like every day I wake up, and this is what I say to myself. I'm like, I love Nina. I want to go out there, and honestly, every single day I want to have fun. And I want it to be the best day ever with my girls, with my family, with friends, at work. I even have so much fun at work. We boomerang so much at work, and the girls have gotten so good at it, you know? But that's what it is. I have the confidence in me to be kind, and kindness is so much easier than hate.
This is so true.
Yeah.
See, these are the kind of messages that I think, I mean, they're there in society, but
Right.
they just get drowned.
They get
Yeah,
drowned
you know?
in drama and in hate. I mean, if you really think about it, even sometimes people ask me about my ex-husband. I said, there's no hate there. We were married. We have 2 beautiful girls together, and that's it. I'm thankful to him. Actually, I was saying this to a friend earlier. I'm
Right.
thankful to him because he was tall, great cheekbones, perfect nose. I'm like, thank you so much for the amazing genetics. Thank you, thank you. I think we have to be more thankful than hateful in life.
Of course.
Because hate can age you, can make you just sort of not be you. And I
Right.
wake up and I'm like, I want a happy day today. I don't care where I'm going. If it's Monday morning at work, I'm going to go in with a positive attitude.
I love
That's how you
that.
have to live. Like today
Definitely.
could be your last day. So how are you going to impact another person's life?
Yes.
By being good to them,
Yes.
kind, generous. And on the other hand, if you want to go out and have some fun and spend money and do this and do that, go for it. You know, I think
Right.
a good balance of everything is nice, but never let material things define you. And they never define me. I've been with a lot more and with a lot less. And I'm still the same Nina.
I believe that. I really do. And I feel that when you're speaking to me, you have such higher understanding of where you are, you know, amidst like a lot of, how can I say, noise or materialistic things or people or whatever it is. You know who you are.
Yes.
And at the same time, you know who people are. I feel that you are a very good judge of character.
I try to be.
And as a woman in the medical field, you know, it can be quite trying too. How do you sort of, you know, understand other people's viewpoints on, you know, you working in an industry which was male dominant?
Predominantly
Yeah.
men. It's interesting that you asked that because I actually saw my own dentist last week, and he was the one who inspired me to go into dentistry. So I was sitting in his dental chair when I was, I think, a junior at UCLA. And he said, hey, Nina, you're so comfortable in the dental chair. Why don't you go to dental school? I said, no. It's for old men like you. Look at me. And he's like, no, Nina. It's actually becoming more female populated, and you should give it a try because it's a really great job. He's like, do you want to work 7 days a week as a medical doctor or 3 days like me and golf the rest of the time? I'm like, I don't golf, but I'll do other things. So I looked into it and I was like, wow. And you know, sure enough, there's a lot of women going into their profession.
Right.
And I thought, what a great way, you know, to just, what an amazing career. For me, eventually I want to be a mom, to be able to work a couple of days a week. And right now I work between 3 to 4 days a week. And then I'm with my girls or doing other things. So that's how it started. But I did get a bit of backlash when I started working because right off the bat, I got off my residency and opened up my office within 6 months.
Right.
And I remember, so I was the boss and I was hiring doctors, male and female. But predominantly the male ones would come up to me and I look so young.
Yeah.
Imagine I'm 26
I
and
mean,
I
you
have
still look so young.
Oh, thank you. We like that. Goddess Nina, thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. Same. But I was like, they always thought like I was like maybe one of the assistants. I remember one of the male doctors, he's like, oh, come here. I'm going to show you how you do oral surgery really well. He's trying to pull out a tooth and I'm really good at surgery. Boom, boom, boom. He's working at it. And I was like, and he's like, have you heard of Dr. Nina? I'm like, yeah, she's nice and this and that. All of a sudden, I'm like, hold on, doctor, can you move over? I took the elevator and the force that pulled the tooth out in like 2 seconds. He's like, oh, how'd you do that? I'm like, hi, I'm Dr. Nina Gray. And he's like, no. And he felt so embarrassed because it was tryout day. Because immediately they assume when you look young, and you're attractive, that you can't be a doctor. People ask me all the time, are you really a dentist? Or are you an assistant or anything else? Nothing bad against that. I have lovely assistants, but they always ask, are you the doctor? I'm like, yes. And they're like, you don't look like a doctor. I'm like, tell me what a doctor looks like, because I have the doctor in front of my name or that. So, you know, and how I've overcome all that. I decided to rise above it. So I decided to be the most, like, I decided to use me and go forward. So I learned more. I went to more classes. I learned how to do everything and anything. So now they send the cases to me that other doctors can't do.
That's amazing.
Yes,
that
thank
must
you.
feel so powerful.
I like that. So
Yeah.
I decided to rise above all of that and get to the top. And I own 3 offices, which I finally sold the last one in 2017, because I wanted the second half of my life to just be working a couple of days a week,
Right.
spending it family and friends, and obviously my daughters.
Yes.
Because girls need you when they're older.
They do.
Versus when they're younger. And my mom and grandmother were so kind to take care of them when they were younger. So
Right.
once again, when you're in a dilemma like that, and to most of you women who might encounter this in any type of job or life, just rise above it and get yourself even stronger than you were before, even
Yes.
more powerful. And you know what I learned? Learn how to do everything all by yourself.
I love that.
So in my office, I learned how to do reception, how to do billing. I can assist by myself. So anybody at any time said, I'm sick, I quit. I was like, bye, I got it.
Yes.
I can make appointments. I can figure everything out.
Independent.
And that's the key.
Yes.
Whatever you decide to do, learn how to do everything all by yourself. So nobody can ever hold anything over you.
That's so key. I believe that is so
Yeah.
key in life, because even my parents told me that a lot. They're like, you have to be able to do anything.
Anything and everything.
Yes, because you
Right.
never know.
You never know.
And then you are responsible for your
Yeah.
own actions in your own case. So then you can be like, okay, I'll just do this and I'll fix that and handle
time.
it, and not sort of blame somebody or
Exactly.
drag somebody else down.
Exactly.
You have that power, use
Yes.
it.
Use it and perfect it. And you know, even when I'm working with my assistants, sometimes I ask them, I'm like, do you like that contour on that tooth or whatnot? Give me your opinion. And they're always like, wow, you're one of the few doctors who ever asks us. I'm like, of course, because sometimes when you see a lot of patients, you know, it's like, okay, what do you think? And my assistant, oh yeah, doctor, no, it looks nice, it looks beautiful. Or I see a little edge from this side, because they're
Right.
always on the other side. And I always tell them, you guys are here to help me and vice versa.
Right.
You know, and I have so much respect for my staff. I have so much respect for my patients. And I know a lot of doctors, they get angry, they throw instruments. There's no need for that.
Right.
You know, and it's like my assistant's having a hard time, a hard day. I'm like, don't worry, I'll carry you today. You know,
Yes.
don't worry. And vice versa. And that's how you have to live. That's why I have so much fun at work.
I
I
feel
walk
like-
in on a Monday. Oh, I'm sorry
No,
to
no, no,
interrupt
no,
you. And I'm
no.
like, I've arrived, ladies. Let's
Yes.
do it. And
Yeah.
they're all like, I'm like, come on, it's Monday. Let's do it. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
No, I love that. I found it really interesting what you said about certain doctors throwing things
Yeah.
around. I feel like a lot of people believe that that's an indicator of power.
Yeah, but it's
You
not.
know, like just being loud
Or
and
rude to the
dominant
assistants, to
or
the
rude.
receptionist. Exactly.
But
exactly.
But there is a very huge power in beauty.
Yes.
You know, beauty is very powerful.
Very powerful.
And there is a certain element of beauty in
Yeah.
love and compassion, and
Yeah.
it gives back.
Always gives back.
And I feel that, like with you, even the way you carry your life, there's a lot of beauty. You create beauty. And there is
you.
this sort of consistency in, if it's the way, you know, you have your practice, or you know, have a
you.
conversation with somebody, or raise your kids. How do you sort of get the inspiration to consistently create beauty?
Ooh, that's a really good question. I love life. I love happiness. I love your personality.
Oh,
You're
thank
so
you.
positive. And I believe positivity brings beauty. I
Right.
feel happiness from within brings beauty. So I've tried to teach my girls as well. Be happy and be confident with yourself.
Yes.
Because when you love you, no matter what you look like, no matter what society defines you at, if you love you, you can create beauty and happiness and give that to other people.
Yes.
You know, I want to walk into a room, and if the most depressed person is sitting there, I want to cheer them up.
Yes.
I want to give that positive vibes. The same thing to my girls or anybody else that I'm around. And it really comes from within.
Yes.
Like, you have to love yourself.
Yes.
I love myself. I always have. Even when I was a little girl, I was like, oh, Nina, you're so this. But and I don't want anybody to think that's a bad thing.
No, it's
Because
not.
I was raised with so much confidence in me, and nobody, even in my darkest moments when people try to bash me down, I would cry for a night. I'd get up the next day, I'm like, nope, I'm gonna rise up and be even more powerful, and I'm
Right.
gonna show them. And that comes from my father. Let me tell you what saying he always tells me, and I hope I say this right. He's like, Nina, remember, I is always capital, whether it's at the beginning of the sentence, middle, or the end. You is lowercase.
Boom.
Boom.
Mind
So-
blown.
Exactly, right? So he always used to say, I am powerful, I am successful, I am beautiful, I am worth it. And anytime when I was a young girl, and young girls were hormonal, crying all the time, or a silly thing, 15 years old, I'd be like, Baba. And he's like, how many buckets today, sweetheart? He's like, tell me how many buckets, and I'll bring them so you can fill them. Because crying is therapeutic.
Yes.
So cry your
It's a
eyes
release.
out.
Yeah.
Exactly. So like bucket 1, 2, I'm like 5 buckets today, Baba. So I'd cry my eyes out. Then after he'd be like, but remember, Nina, it's okay. I am this. I am a doctor. I am like mommy's daughter. I am this. And that really, every time I get down, that resonates with me.
Love that so much. And it's so powerful.
It is so powerful. It has to start from within. And when you love yourself, you love others.
Yes.
I was saying to you earlier how I've been one woman who always wants to empower other women.
Yes.
My whole life. Whether it's in a social setting, whether it's in a family setting, whether it's professionally, I'm always trying to raise women to be better. Like for my assistants all the time, I'm like, I'll pay for your RDA license. Go and get it. I'll study with you.
Right.
I'll do anything to get you to that next level. Because majority of them are single moms to their kids. And I want them to be able to get more out of their careers in the future. So I've always been one to empower other women. And I really want to spread that, going
That's
forward.
amazing.
Yeah.
Because it also begins like your father was saying, I is so powerful. You forget that it does begin with you.
Yes.
And it'll end in you
Yes.
having a disaster if you don't realize who you are in life.
Exactly. And you know what it is? This is why I take care of myself.
Yes.
I get my hair done. I get my glam on. I shop. I go get facial. All these wonderful things.
Yes.
Why? Because if I feel good about myself, I'm going to give that to my kids.
Yes, for sure.
My girls are going to see a very confident, happy mom instead of, oh, here we go again. Or why I'm into fitness. I want to stay strong for them. I want to stay healthy for them. I want to be there for a long term for them. I'm taking care of myself so I can take care of them. Just like, when you're on the airplane, you say
Yes.
the oxygen mask on yourself first
Yes.
before anybody else.
And the other thing, I feel like, when you were saying about taking care of yourself, that's another, I think, a huge reason why you're so confident and you don't need to bring other women or other people down.
Never.
Because
Never.
you already feel great about yourself, so
Yes.
you're secure because
Yes.
you've taken care of yourself.
Exactly.
A lot of the times I feel that you have trolling or haters or whatever is when those people have not taken responsibility for their life. And they
Exactly.
haven't loved even themselves enough.
You have to love yourself.
Right.
And that's how you're kind to others. Like, I start within here, and if I don't like something about myself, I'm going to change it.
Yes, because you have the power to.
I have the power. So last week, I didn't eat that well. I had pizza, cheeseburger, fries. Yeah, if you go to my vlog, you'll see that. I got into some sour cream and onion chips, which is fine. We all have to live like that.
Yes.
But then I decided, starting beginning of the week, when I start my work week, I did a juice cleanse. I had my trainer
Wow.
come. I'm going to change that.
Yes.
Because I have the power to change and make myself look better and feel better.
Right.
And that's what I want to tell all the women out there and men. Start with you. If you have an extra 5 pounds you want to lose, today is the day.
Yes.
Get on that treadmill.
Yes.
Do the new diet. Feel better. You want to get a facial? I do them all the time.
Yes.
I'm like down the street. I just pop in. I'm like, hi guys, I'm here. Like, come on, Nina. Make yourself feel better here and then
Yes.
outside. And then you'll be a much better human being to everybody else. Like everybody I see, I'm always like, hi, I'm a hugger. I kiss them, I hug them. I just want to love everybody.
That's so true. You are a hugger.
I hug you so many times. I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. Hug.
Well, the world could definitely use a lot of hugs,
Thank you.
because I feel that the world doesn't have enough love.
No, it doesn't.
It's love is just slowly slipping away.
Yeah.
Love for others, love for the planet.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you, what's the change? Like, what change you would like to see in the world?
Ooh, I'd love for there to be unity. I'd love for there to never be a war again, because I'm a child. I lived through war, and it was very scary and stayed with
In
me.
Iran?
Yes. And I remember seeing the bombs and all of that, and it just was devastating for both countries,
Is that why you had to leave?
Yes. So we left because they actually bombed 2 homes behind us. And we lived in like the Beverly Hills of Tehran. And when that happened, my parents, thank goodness they had the funds. They got us on the first plane. My mom said 1 bag, 1 doll. And I want to bring 2 dolls. And I couldn't, because she's like, they're not going to let you through, and this is our life. And then years later, my grandmother bought my other doll. Oh. And I still have them. They're in my closet. I know. Oh. It was that important to me. So I'd love for a world where there's peace, no more wars, and that we love each other. Yes. That's what I want going forward. And I was telling you earlier, I'm proud of a few things that I've accomplished in this life, but one thing I'm most proud of is my girls.
Yes.
I've taught them that they don't see race, color, religion, sexual orientation. We always say in this house that we have, like, we're gender neutral, you know, and I love that. And it's in here that they feel that. And I'm so proud of that. Like, if I haven't done anything else right, that's one thing that I'm most proud of. So I would like everyone in the world to accept that.
And I feel that by doing that and encouraging that, you know, you instill these values in your kids, and because of that, your kids have received an abundance of love from everyone.
Yes.
They've just, without any discrimination,
right.
Everyone loves them because you guided them towards the right path.
Right. We have love for everybody. And that's what I always tell my girls. They're really sweet and kind and compassionate girls. You know, Blair got a cake for her class today. It was so cute. Nicolette's always, like, whenever she sees somebody who watches YouTube, she asks phone holders, cases. She always gives them, oh, here you go. They're sweet and compassionate. And I'm really proud of both of them. I'm really, like, it makes me proud.
How are you all, like, handling and enjoying this new life now on YouTube?
Oh.
You know, it must be a real whirlwind, because it's like a huge change in your lives.
Change.
Yeah.
I used to be a dentist 3-4 days a week. I used to do my weekend getaways with my girls. Like, when I started my Instagram, I had 30 followers, just my best friends. And before you know it, I'm like, woo!
Yes.
But you know what? I'm loving it. You know what it is? I get to spend a lot of time with my daughters.
Yes.
Which is nice. It's kind of like we're working, but not really, but we get to be together.
Yes.
We have a lot of experiences together, which to me, that's priceless.
Right.
You know, and that's the most beautiful part of this. And also what I really love is that I do read a lot of the supporters' emails. They send me DMs. And, you know, when I even meet them in person, and they say, Nina, you inspired me to go to, like, dental school, a pharmacy. I met this lovely woman the other day around here. She was like, Nina, I went and I finished my pharmaceutical degree.
Wow.
And she's married with kids, and she's like, I want my own career. And I get so much of that, and it gives me goosebumps.
It's amazing.
And so I've decided I'm going to continue and keep inspiring, because I want every woman out there to be able to achieve their goals. You know, even when I did, like, my snack is cauliflower and lemon juice and olive oil with a little salt, I get so many DMs with a picture. Look, Nina, we're snacking and we're not going for the chips. So it's like little things like that that could change someone's, even if I change one person's life, then I've done something.
Too.
I'm sharing.
Because a lot of the times I feel like when you're living a sort of a very luxurious or privileged life, a lot of people sort of live in a little bit of a shell, unfortunately. And then they don't feel like they should have anyone having access to their life.
Right.
And they sort of deny the public eye a lot. But, you know, you haven't done that, and your children haven't done that. You're sort of inviting everyone into your home, into your life, you know, into your loves and into everything you go through. Aww. So it's a really big, it's a big move to make,
Thank
you know.
It is a big move. Thank you. But I feel like I need to share.
Yes.
And I want to tell the truth. Like with my juice cleanse.
Yes.
I vlogged the majority of it. And I even vlogged when I was almost like passed out in the car when I was.
You did?
Well, the part where I was almost passed out, I told my staff, vlog it. They're like, no, doctor, we can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I want to show people what's going on.
Yeah.
But I wanted them to know, because it's kind of expensive to do this. And, you know, everyone I know wants to try it. So I wanted to give them the full effect.
Right.
Like, I told them when I ate the eggs, I vlogged that, and I told them when I got in the car after 3 hours prior, I was like so pale and fainting, because I was like, now you need protein, because I want everyone to know. So if they do the juice cleanse, I want them to do it right. So I want to experiment for them. So that's
You're
what
the
I want
guinea
to
pig.
do. There you go. And I want to be honest and 100% truthful with you guys, because they deserve it, you know?
They do.
And even like I made recipes, and I was telling you I don't cook like intricate foods, but I have things here and there that I throw for the kids in less than 10 minutes. You're a busy mom, you're working, you come from like your business world, boom, 10 minutes you have dinner on the table for even sometimes 2-3 nights.
Right.
So that's how we do it around here. And I can't wait to share more.
Yes,
I'm
everyone's
so
waiting.
excited.
Everyone's waiting to see what else you're going to do and what your family's going to do. I feel like you're going to achieve so many amazing things.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I want to inspire people.
You do.
That's a big goal for this. And that's why I actually started my own YouTube. Because I know on Nicolette's a mom and we do our own little fun things. But on my channel, I really want to, I think I want to do a little bit more inspiration. Help men and women get into school. Follow their dreams. If they want to be an artist, go for it. But love it. You know, I always tell everybody, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. So I don't think I've ever worked. Well, except for a few jobs when I was younger. But other than that, as soon as I got into dentistry, it was like no big deal, you know? So that's what I'd really like to do, and I hope I achieve that.
I believe that you're going to really inspire so many people. You're such a bright light.
Thank
you. She really is amazing. I really want to encourage everyone to go and check out Dr. Nina Gray's channel on YouTube. Please subscribe to her channel and follow her on Instagram. And then you can be all up to date on all the boomerangs and the cleanses and the shopping and everything that's happening with technology and dentistry and all that. It's been so much fun being with you.
Same here.
And I really can't wait to have you yet again sometime on my show.
I would love to.
Because I think everyone's going to be like, can you please bring Dr. Gray back? She's so awesome. So I can't wait for that too.
And same here. And thank you so much for inviting me to be part of your world and for coming over and just, you're just so lovely and such classy.
Oh,
so thank you so much for everything. And I really appreciate this. And I had so much fun.
Yes, me too.
I had more fun. And she told me she's going to cook for me one night. So
I am.
You just let me know and I'm coming over.
Oh, maybe that could be the next video.
That would be so much fun. Let's
you're
do
trying
that.
out the Sri
And I want
Lankan
you to
food.
teach me.
Yes, and then I'll speak in Sinhalese. And then
Perfect. I'll speak in Farsi.
Yes.
That's deal.
Deal.
Girl, we got so many things going on for you guys.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again very soon. Bye.